Another year is coming to a close with Genshin Impact, and I'll be honest, it is absolutely mental to think that this game has been going on for 3 years now. It's just insane that it's been 3 years. Life really is a fickle thing. Moving on from that depressing notion, we have the topic of today's video. We have the 3rd anniversary rewards, and as seems to be an very unfortunate trend with Genshin Impact, the anniversary rewards, in a nutshell, suck. They are very underwhelming, to say the least. So what have we got? What we've got is we have 1600 Primo Gems, which is the equivalent of 10 pulls. We have 4 Fragile Resin, which is the equivalent of about a day and a half's worth of resin for farming. We get an itty bitty Octo Baby, which I won't lie, I do like the look of the new pet. The pet's cute and all, but again, it's just cosmetic that doesn't do anything, but floats around and looks cute, I guess. And then a portable aerodynamic gelatinous bubble generator, which I'm guessing is just a gadget that shoots bubbles. On top of that, there is also going to be a daily login event where you can obtain up to 10 intertwined fates. You know, more XP materials, nothing particularly impressive. And then there's also going to be another major event, which on the upside, there is a free weapon. There is a free 4-star weapon being attached to the event. The weapon this time around is the Ballad of the Boundless Blue. I believe is a book. I believe it's going to be a catalyst. No idea what it does. I don't know if any information has been revealed officially. But yeah, in terms of 3rd year rewards, they really suck. Essentially, what we've got, if you cut out all of the sort of chaff, you've got 20 pulls, resin, which you can always use, I guess, but not enough to make any real impact to your account, and another cute little pet to add to the list that you're never really gonna use outside of here and there, or just to style on newer players, I guess. Then obviously the weapon is a very nice touch, but we have events where they hand out free-to-play weapons all the time. It's not new. They hand out like a new 4-star weapon every like 6 to 8 months, I guess. Don't quote me on that, but we get free-to-play weapons fairly consistently with the game, which is nice. It's a nice bonus. But considering that the 1st year anniversary was horrific and that they had to add more stuff to stop people just review bombing the game, not a great start. Then we had the 2nd year where everyone was like, okay, they've learned from their lesson of year 1. They'll do a lot better this time. Year 2's rewards weren't much better. And then year 3, again, nothing of particular interest. It just really sucks to see that the anniversary events they're supposed to be these really exciting times. They're meant to make you excited to be playing the game on the run up to the next anniversary. You want to have an excuse to come back to the game if you've not played in a while. The anniversary is meant to do that. This game's anniversary events don't do that. They just don't encapsulate any kind of excitement, which is very upsetting. And it's very unfortunate because every year an anniversary comes and it gets more and more disappointing. And at a certain point, people are just going to see that the anniversary is coming up and no one's going to care. It's not going to encourage people to come play. It's not going to encourage people to do much of anything. The people that are playing day in and day out, it matters literally nothing at this point. At worst, it's going to discourage people from coming back. And on top of that, people that are sick of how awful the rewards are just going to be like, well, if the company doesn't, respect me or my time, I guess I'll just go somewhere else. Which is really confusing, might I add, because Star Rail, ever since that came out back in what, I think it was April, they've added so many different little things to the game that are just really in keeping of good design. Like, for instance, they upgraded the Trailblaze power from 180 or 160 to 240. And then on top of that, you can have, I believe, a backlog of about 2,000 Trailblaze power. I can't do the napkin math off the top of my head. That's like 2 weeks worth of relic farming right there and then. And that's come within the game of only being like 5 months old. Star Rail continues to impress me with their updates and the stuff they keep giving the player to give you a reason to keep playing more and more. And they are, you know, for the most part, from what I can tell, they are rewarding you more. And yet here we have Genshin Impact on its 3rd anniversary, and it's just as bad as the first two. It is nothing exciting. I don't think anyone is impressed. I don't think anyone cares. I think, to be honest, this is probably Hoyoverse's last chance to demonstrate that they give a damn about their anniversaries, but they clearly don't. And in a space where mobile game anniversaries are typically absolutely bonkers, a lot of mobile games, to really encourage people to get back into the game, just shower you with stuff and just free stuff. And it doesn't matter if you're a new player, a returning player, or a continuous player, it's always such good fun, and it's so nice to just have a bunch of stuff thrown at you to keep you engaged in the game. Whereas with Genshin, their rewards with anniversaries tend to be very muted and very disparaging. To be honest, I'm not really surprised. I would have hoped that after the first 2 years they would have thought, okay, maybe we should really buck in our ideas a little bit, but it's clear that they don't really have any intention on doing that, which sucks, but there's not really much that can be done about it. This game makes an insane amount of money, and I don't see it ever stopping making that absolutely absurd amount of money. It just sucks, and I wish Hoyoverse would treat its fan base and its players a little nicer. Just seems a bit harsh, shall we say. And it's really disappointing. But alas, that is all I really have to say on the matter. It's very disappointing. Mark my words, I'm sure the 4th year anniversary will somehow be even worse. I know a lot of people were thinking, hey, just give out a free standard banner unit. Hell, even Star Rail does that. Yeah, you need to pull on the standard banner 300 times. But I've been playing since April, and I think I've got like 221 pulls on the standard banner, and I've never actively pulled on the standard banner. It's only ever when the game's given me free pulls. So at 300 pulls, you get a free 5-star. Not so much with Genshin, but yeah. I would love if Genshin could just learn a little bit from Star Rail, which is insane because Star Rail is newer than Genshin. Just please take some niceties from Star Rail and put it into Genshin. You both make a ton of money. I'm sure people would love you for it. But anyway, that's up to miHoYo. They can do what they want. People are going to play the game regardless. Unfortunately, I am one of those people, which sucks. But anyway, that is my, I don't know, mini rant over, I guess. What do you think about the 3rd anniversary rewards? Do you think they absolutely suck, or do you think they're alright? What do you think? Either way, I'd love to know what people think in the comments down below, so be sure to let me know. Thank you for those that stuck around to the end. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. I have been James, the Mayor of JamessTown, and until next time, where hopefully I don't have to make another one of these videos. Goodbye.